That was short, and he bangs. He was using his feet, and he saw it. Drive in the air. This would clear the fence. It does. That's 6. Pitch top and deliberately lifting it over extra cover, carrying all the way to the fence for 6, and the total goes. And he lifts that high over extra cover. That's gone. That's gone for 6. So again, sweeps again, and this would clear the fence now for 6. And up goes the hand of umpire Butler. So 6 more to Anil, whom goes back and he works it down to a long on. They hustle for 1. They're going to come back for the second. No. That was scream, and well taken there. Not goes back, cuts to backward point, beats him, and that's 4. Short of a length, and he was on the back foot, cutting it past Melius at backward point into the fence for 4. He goes on to 48. Total now on to 60. 60 for 1. He's swinging that out too long on. Now comes off the boundary, fields, keeps it down to a single. He's swinging that out too long on. Now comes off the boundary, fields, keeps it down to a single. So 50 to Anil, so well played 50, as the total goes on to 63. Comes back into strike, and he's whipping that out to square leg. Out 6, a beautiful catch out on the square leg boundary, diving in front of us right here, and Anil makes his way back. He was whipped off the pads in the air. Hodge judged it well, diving forward and claiming the catch, and he goes back for 50. And the breakthrough that Windwards wanted. It's now 73 for 2.
So they held up momentarily, just a change of bat there on the part of Larry Edward.
Again, he sweeps it nicely. This could run away for 4. There's no man that fine leg. It goes across the ropes now. Well played there by Botel. Total remains 81. He's driving beautifully square of the wicket, 4 runs. He's lifting that out too long off. This would drop inside the boundary, and he goes across the ropes. This is the final delivery of the 10th over. He advances and lifts it out to mid-off. Long on. He mistimed it. He was looking to go over mid-off, inside edge. And long on, coming off the boundary up near Lewis. Took well-judged catch. But still goes back. And it's now 94 for 3. And disappointment hustled him a bit there. Driving is out caught, you can hear it from here. Driving beautifully taken there by Douglas. And he went up immediately. That was pitched up outside the awesome. He was driving, getting an outside edge. Douglas took it gleefully. And there it is. So he goes back for 2. 100 for 4. To Padel. Down the track, drive square. Hodge, nice piece of work by Hodge, keeps it up to a single. And they're going through for a second. The return comes in, he's out, 1 out. Not smart cricket there on the part of Banshan. Looking to steal a single. And just lobbed it to on the part of Nepal. Favor the ball coming onto the bat. And there's down the leg side as Padel looking to whip that down the leg side. Misses. White signal. flashes at that outside the off stump and wide signal by comes into strike. He cuts and beats backward point. Hodge has some running to do. He can't get there. He goes across the ropes now for 4. And after some... He's working it out to mid-wicket. That would beat Hodge at 4. He swings top edge. That would clear the fence. It does. That's over mid-wicket for 6. Sweep shot and he went high over Harry. He's driving. Beats extra cover and down to the fence for 4. It was short, it was wide, it gave him the room, the width to free, and 43 for 5. And he's slapping that over long on for 6. A good over here for right arm fast medium. He's slapping that pass backward point. This would work across the ropes. It does. Well played there by Captain Podell. Here he comes into strike. Boston and wheeling out of the ground. Yorker and delivery. Here he is saying a quick drive. Misses and off stump point walking. Success that way. He's looking to swing that piece, the keeper down to the boundary. That's 4 wides. I would think, yes, the wide come signal here by umpire so 5 runs added to the 2. And he's driving out too long off it over the fence. 1, 2 bounces across the ropes for 4. Gives it 4 to Padel, who is on strike. And he's driving out without touch take on. There was Ned. Not mid-off, he was driving straight into the hands of Ned, who takes the catch. 171 for 7 diving catch. And that is slapped over the top. That would clear the fence. It does. That's 6. Back of a length and he's swinging at that top edge. Lewis is circling underneath it. Takes the catch. And so good day to all who are in tune to this work. Somebody take on the pad and is camping through for a single. So let's see any signal from umpire Butler. And no signal, so inside edge into the
one as works on to the onside offside there by Edward. They held up momentarily, just a change of bat there on the part of Larry Edward. So Edward's getting a new bat. That brings some magic too.
Well, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that it does. But we are in the final moments. Edward, he's on 7. Nicholas Redhead. Non-striker, he's yet to face a delivery.
So Bahara to continue. Larry Edward. Edward gets one of the pulls around, and in the end, not so much good work. That's 4 runs.
Well, I think he was rather casual getting around. And in the end, he just bubbled past it, but into defense for 4, so 129 now for 9. 51 still needed.
Of 11 deliveries. So, boundaries are needed here for the Wooden Islands with the last wicket pair of Edward and Redhead. O'Hara. This one is wrapped him on the pad, but he's a fair distance down the pitch there.
Redhead seems to have no interest at all in getting down to the striker's end.
Well,
maybe Ben much better to not out and not
than to be out and not. As O'Hara comes in once again. This one he pulls. Lovely shot. A good piece of fielding down there by Rohit Padel, the captain. And now Redhead will certainly have his chance to face.
It was rather, I think Edwards was looking for 2, but that would have been suicidal. And Redhead had none of it.
So,
long-range conversation between the two.
O'Hara now taking his first strike here, Redhead, Nicholas Redhead. And this one is wrapped on the pad. Up goes that dreaded finger. And that's victory for Nepal here this afternoon.
Winning by some 49 runs.
Big victory indeed. And certainly a clinical win on their part.
Definitely. I think they came back very good indeed. A good start by the Windwards, but Nepal